Good morning from Crete, everybody. It's the 14th of September and I've been here since the 6th, and I just got to show you where we are right now. This is the view. It's unreal. So this is the villa that we're in. This is the private pool here. Over there is a little sort of body of water that opens from the sea, which is like private access for the hotel to the right, and then these villas here. It's unbelievable. I've been here, I've been all over Crete. I've been to the village, I've been in the town in Heraklion. Now we're here for a few days, and I've actually been sat downstairs trying to collate loads of files and get something up and posted. I feel like I'm missing out on just quality time with family and spending time with the in-laws. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go upstairs, record a quick update just to keep you guys in the loop and keep you posted, and then I'll go back to hanging out with everyone, snorkeling, and you know, just having family time. So anyway, I'm gonna find somewhere to sit down. How'd you open that? Yes. Okay, it's not too loud out here. We'll see how loud it is. It should be absolutely fine. Okay, this is good. Maybe I could rest you guys there. Is that gonna work? No, it's not gonna work. You might be able to hear the ocean in front of me, which I think is quite a nice sound. It's so relaxing. So we got here on the 6th. The purpose of this trip is that me and Achille are having what they call an anti-ramo, which is like a post-wedding party. So you got the ramo, which is the wedding, and anti-ramo is the wedding after the wedding, basically. There's a ton of family out here in Greece, in Crete specifically, that could not make it to my wedding in the UK. Understandably, you know, it's peak season, it was July. It's very expensive to fly over to the UK and to sort out things like accommodation, etc. Plus some of my family out here don't have a passport, so it wouldn't have been possible for them. So we're doing a party out here, and it's on the 17th. I've also invited friends, so everybody, anybody who could make it is able to make it out here. In fact, 2 of my friends have arrived today in Crete, which is so exciting. I can't wait to go and see them. They're currently staying about 30 minutes away from where I am, but I'm moving to where they are tomorrow. So it's so exciting. Yeah, so we're out here. We have done a little bit of time at the village, which I hope to share a full video on. So I got to see Thea Katina. So she's like, you might remember her from a previous video of mine. She's the auntie that was pretty much raised my dad. So she's like a yaya figure to me, like a grandma figure. My dad sort of sees her as his mum. She raised him in the village when my dad was sent to live there when he was a child. Yeah, so what else have we been up to? We've also had parties in the village, which have been really fun. I've taken my in-laws as well to go and meet some of my family. And one night for some reason I had a couple of drinks, and I just started welling up because I just felt myself a bit tearful. I turned to Ash and said I didn't ever think I'd find someone that accepts my family for everything it is, and they were all just like, Ash and my in-laws and stuff were just like, of course, like this is normal, this is it. Like, it's a little bit more rowdy, a little bit more Greek than their side of the family, but they were like, of course we accept this, like it's not strange. And that was a nice moment for me, because I was just like, never in my life did I ever really expect to be with somebody who completely gets it, and it's not weird in any way. Do you know what I mean? So that was a nice feeling. And then we went to, when we were back in the town, we dropped my wedding dress and Atch's, whatever he's wedding, he's not wearing a suit because it's gonna be really hot, his outfit for the wedding at my auntie's house. We did that just because it was gonna be like, it was just gonna be too much faff carrying that around, because we're moving around quite a lot this holiday. We've had lots of dinners, family dinners. My brother and Thalia are out here, so my brother and sister-in-law, so I've been reunited with them. Atch's grandparents are out here, and it's really, really nice. I'm sat now opposite this incredible view, and I've been snorkeling this morning. The water's really clear in this little bit. Where we are is called Madhes, but I think the taxi driver called it Madhe. A part of Crete I've never been to before, so I don't think you pronounce it Madhes, I think it's Madhe. It's really remote. You definitely need a car to get anywhere. There's no supermarket near here. There's a tiny little beriptero, like a mini mart, corner shop, which is walkable from where we're staying. But other than that, it's pretty remote. It's very much the kind of place you'd come to switch off entirely. And I think that's exactly what these guys are doing. Oh my gosh, I also finished a book in the first sort of 2-3 days. Picked it up, couldn't put it down. It was The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. And now I'm moving on to another book by the same author, which is called Carrie Soto is Back or something. Carrie Soto something. I'll show you a picture of it. And that's the one I'm going to start today once I have finished doing any editing. I'm also backing up all the files from this holiday, making sure that I don't lose any of the precious videos that I've been taking. I just don't want to like drop my camera in the sea or something. I got one of these floaty sticks because I learnt my lesson that time that I dropped Atch's GoPro into the river in London. So I've learnt my lesson. I've got a floaty stick for that now, so I can't lose that. Yeah, and then tomorrow I've actually got a nail appointment ahead of the wedding, but I don't really know if I need it because I'm looking at my nails and they're not that bad. And that's the thing, it's not that I don't care about this wedding as much, I do. It just, I feel way less stressed. So in the UK it was all it was me doing everything, whereas with this one I've had a lot of help. My cousin has done so much organising, running around, sorting out things. You know, this one, no table plan, you just kind of sit wherever. It's very relaxed, whereas in England it was like table planning, who's sitting where, place names, stationery, dropouts at the last minute, all sorts of stuff like that was stressing me out. Whereas here they allow for like +20, -20 on the day of, and it's no big deal if someone doesn't come, and it's no big deal if like 10 more people just turn up who you were not expecting. That's just wedding etiquette on a different level here. Like I remember on the second day of this holiday we went to my brother's god sister's wedding. So I see her as a god sister as well, even though the godfather is my brother's godfather, not mine. I've got different godparents. Sorry if that's really long-winded. We went to Georgina's wedding, so that's Johnny's god sister, and my dad called up her dad on the day of the wedding being like, what time does it start, where is it? Because it's also just like, and I was like, Dad, you can't call the father of the groom on the morning of the wedding, like please no. And he was like, no, that's normal here, like that's not a big deal. And it wasn't, and he just called him, was like, yeah, 6 PM at this place, like see you there. So it is very, very relaxed, entirely different to my UK wedding, could not be more different. And in terms of weather, it's been breezy but warm enough, nowhere near as unbearable as when I went to Rome on my honeymoon, and I just couldn't do it. It's like kind of 25 here, which is perfect. I'll find out what that is in Fahrenheit and put it on screen. Been doing a little bit of jogging, bit of running. Unfortunately I did hurt myself. I fell into the road. I think it was like the 3rd or 4th day. Atch is doing his marathon training, so we were looking for somewhere to go running. Found this place along Sitia Paralia, along the beachfront, and the barrier between the road and the edge to where the sea is started to get narrower and narrower. So Atch's sister sort of like hopped over the barrier, Atch hopped over the barrier, then I hopped over the barrier and my laces got caught, and I face palmed, like it was more like my back and my elbow into the road. But because they were so much further ahead, they're faster than me running, none of them saw, and like I hurt my elbow, my back, and it's kind of like, I don't know what it looks like today, but it still hurts. I'm gonna have to cover that up with a bit of makeup for the wedding. And then I got myself up off the ground and I was looking on the floor to see if I could see my skin on the road. It was not fun. I've not done any more running since then, maybe one running session. I'm gonna do a bit of swimming and just call it a day. I'm not really on holiday to do exercise, although I suppose it is nice to feel good in the morning after a bit of movement. It's just so hilly and mountainous here that I think it just tired me out. Have a look at this. So all the roads are kind of steep, and the nearest anything is just at least a 25-minute walk away. But yeah, you can't knock that view. It's absolutely amazing. So guys, I think I will end this vlog here. Hey Archie, I think I'll end this vlog here. I ought to go downstairs and socialise, and I'm gonna go downstairs, I'm gonna socialise. What did you say? Get the phone out the bedroom? Oh, it's me, I'm nearly done. He's joking. Archie's dad makes loads of dad jokes, and I'm not used to them because my dad never did like dad jokes. He just is the joke because he's really funny, but he doesn't know it. It's been also so nice hanging out with dad as well. We travelled out on the same flight, and then we were together for 2 or 3 nights. Then he kind of went off and did his own thing. He's been a lot in the village and I've been a lot in the town. But yeah, it's been so nice, especially with my brother, dad, Thalia, and then obviously all the in-laws as well. Yeah, anyway guys, so I'm gonna head off downstairs. I'm gonna go socialise with those guys. Might go and do some more snorkeling later. And then Atch's auntie arrives tonight, so we need to plan somewhere for dinner. And yeah, that's pretty much everything that's been going on over here. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed this little catch up, and once I get back from here I'll be able to share more footage, more fun, but for now I am just going to focus on family time. So love you and leave you, and I will speak to you when I get back after my wedding. See you soon, bye.